I call this the pina colada blend. Fill up the shaker cup, 12 to 16 ounces of water, 1 scoop pineapple G Fuel, 1 scoop of the new coconut G Fuel, mixed together for one delicious pre-workout or just energy concoction. Now I like to make it at the bar, so of course the rum is optional. Use the discount code TEAMHF at GammaLabs.net or gfuel.com to get yourself some of the pina colada blend or any G Fuel flavor. Oh boy, time to lift. What's up, guys? Hunt Fitness back with another lifting session. Got a double feature for you in this video. We got squats and deadlifts. We got the lower body session, and I did throw in some assistance work because, like I said in the last video, my last lower body video, that I wanted to throw in a little bit of show you guys what I do for assistance work. However, like I said, really my volume on squats and deadlifts has been so high that I really haven't been doing a ton of assistance exercises for my lower body. And I was actually talking to a kid at the gym the other day, and I was kind of saying the same thing. When you're getting ready for a powerlifting meet, that's when you want to be super focused. You want to be really putting as much energy and volume into the main lifts, squats and deadlifts, which you're going to be tested on, than anything else. The off season is the time where you can lower your volume on the squats and deadlifts a little bit, and then focus in and throw in more assistance exercise and kind of help build up the big lifts. But meet prep, all your energy and focus should be on the main lifts that you're going to be competing in. I mean, it makes sense. Today's workout was 3 sets of 4 with 425 pounds. So my squats were feeling amazing. Honestly, I was pleasantly surprised because the couple days before this workout, I was in Long Island for Gamma Labs and their holiday Christmas party. So I was in a car for pretty much 10 hours in 2 days. It was about 5 hours down, 5 hours back, and we made the trip, and we went down on Thursday and came back on Friday, and I think this workout was Saturday. So pretty much, I didn't eat much those 2 days, so because I was in a car so much and just being when you get busy, it's hard to eat. So at least it is for me. So a couple days of just sitting in a car. I was expecting my hamstrings and hips and lower back and everything to be really tight and really kind of have to struggle through this workout. But like I said, I was pleasantly surprised, and the 425 moved amazing for sets of 4. I mean, I felt like I could have probably hit 6 to 8 on every set. So really, really happy with that. And then I moved on to some deadlifts. And the way this program is set up, I'm doing squats and deadlifts in the same session, which I pretty much all my programs, for me anyways, that's how I set it up. I really like doing that because, you are going to have to deadlift after squats at a meet. So you need to really get used to training the deadlift fatigue. So that's something I always do. So for deadlifts, it was just 2 sets of 4 with 475 pounds. And I was happy with that too. After my squats, I was kind of like, all right, well, my squats are all right. Now, my hips tend to get more tight when I start pulling. So I'm like, man, being in a car for so long the past couple days, I'm sure this is going to affect me, which it did. I will admit, it did affect me a little bit more on the deadlifts. But all in all, the deadlifts moves pretty smooth as well, and I was really happy with it. And I'm excited about my deadlift. I think I'm going to be able to hit something pretty good at this meet. My best I've ever done is 535 at my last meet. So ideally in my head, I'm thinking something around 550 should be pretty attainable. And here comes the assistance work. So all I did for assistance work on this day was, I kept it pretty basic. Did glute ham raises, which you're seeing right here, and I supersetted that with the ab wheel, just the ab roll out, and just a little bit of core work, anterior core. So what most people consider core or ab training. So I did that, and then I did some reverse hyperextensions, which we don't have a reverse hyperextension machine. So how you can work around that is setting up a band on the glute ham raise, which you'll see in a minute. But really, I think I said this in my last lower body session, that all the lower body assistance work I've been doing is pretty much glute ham raises and reverse hypers. So really just hitting the posterior chain hard. But other than that, I haven't been doing hardly any other assistance movements. I really should throw in a little bit more core work because I haven't been doing that much either. I'm not even doing any grip work. That's something else I do a little bit more in the off season. I'll do some farmer's carries or fat grip holds, something like that for grip work. But grip's never been an issue for me, pulling wise. So it's just something that, I mean, really, like I talked about earlier in this video, training economy. You only have so much time in the day to train, and I mean, my squats and deadlift sessions are just, my squats and deadlifts alone are taking up over an hour by the time I get a really thorough warm-up in, get my body moving, do my warm-up sets, and then do my working sets. You know, it's already been an hour, so, you know, do a half hour of assistance work, cool down a little bit, and then get home. It's already been 2 hours. So now we're moving on to the bench. So this was the next day. So I'm getting my days mixed up. Anyway, it was the next day, and I did 3 sets of 4, which is the same as what I did on squats, and this was with 330 pounds. I didn't do any like paused reps on this because I'm benching 3 times a week, so I kind of came to the conclusion that I'm only going to pause like one of those sessions. I know initially, like my first training session, my first bench session in this meet prep, I'm like, I'm just going to pause everything. And I remember I said that at my last meet too. And then I get like 2 weeks in and my shoulder starts bothering me again. So I'm like, damn, these pause reps, I don't know, they just, something about staying super tight on my chest, it just bothers my left AC joint, which I sprained before my last meet. So it's something that I have to do. I mean, everybody has to do it when you're getting ready for a meet, because obviously you're going to have to pause the bench on the meet. But as long, like I've said before, as long as you stay tight, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm not doing it every bench session. So this was just touch and go. And it moved pretty well. Actually, this was, you know, I was pretty happy with this bench session. All in all, the weight moved well, and I was feeling confident. So like I talked about in previous videos, the way this 8-week meet prep training program is set up is every 2 weeks it changes. So after this week, so starting Sunday, I'll be on my 3rd phase. So pretty much that will be 2 weeks of heavy lifting, threes and singles, and then I'll be on to the last phase, which the last phase is 1 week out. I'll, you know, go kind of like a deload workout, and then the last week I won't even do anything. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.